Hello, curious traveler. You've arrived at Chilling Tales, where we dive deep into the darkest enigmas and the most chilling stories on the planet. Today, we explore the murmurs of the night, those indistinct whispers that emerge when the world seems asleep, but something or someone remains awake. Prepare yourself, for the darkness holds secrets few dare to confront. Chapter 1. The Silence That Speaks. When night falls, the world changes. The silence seems absolute, but if you listen carefully, there's always a sound that doesn't belong to the wind, the rain, or the steps of animals. Some call them night whispers, others dark murmurs. They are low voices, often incomprehensible, yet filled with an almost human presence, something that seems to want to be heard, or perhaps to warn. In the small town of Ravens Hollow, residents report hearing these sounds coming from the old woods on the outskirts. Every account describes the same phenomenon. First a distant whisper, then a chorus of voices, almost as if the forest itself were alive, telling its secrets. Chapter 2. Voices in the Darkness. Night voices are not constant. They appear suddenly, at unpredictable intervals. Some say that if you respond, even mentally, it could attract unwanted attention. Some reports speak of shadowy figures emerging from the darkness, while others only describe an overwhelming feeling of being watched. Paranormal investigators have explored these occurrences. Some claim the murmurs are echoes of the past, memories trapped in a liminal space between the living and the beyond. Others believe in a more earthly explanation, strange sound waves, collective hallucinations, or even electromagnetic phenomena. Yet what science cannot explain, the night insists on revealing in a clear and terrifying way. The impossible exists, and it whispers to those who dare listen. Chapter 3. Chilling Accounts. One famous case is Margaret Halloway, who woke up every night at exactly 3:07 a.m. with voices calling her name. The sound came from her own hallway, but when she turned on the light, no one was there. Over time, she began recording the sounds. When playing the tapes back, what could be heard were not words, but a mixture of whispers, cries, and distorted laughter, as if multiple entities were trying to communicate something incomprehensible to the human ear. Another case occurred in an abandoned mansion in the English countryside. Explorers reported that, while passing through the main hall, they heard children's voices singing, even though no one had lived there for decades. Most disturbing, the voices changed in intensity as they approached the main staircase, as if guiding the curious upstairs, and no one who went up returned with the same story. Chapter 4. Science and the Supernatural. While terrifying reports dominate popular imagination, there are scientific explanations that attempt to understand the murmurs of the night. Phenomena such as parasomnias, auditory hallucinations induced by absolute silence, and electromagnetic emissions in old locations are among the most cited studies. However, even science acknowledges a crucial point. Not all sounds can be explained. When you are alone in the darkness and the world seems asleep, the ear picks up details the conscious mind prefers to ignore. And it is in this space, between what we can prove and what we feel, that the murmurs of the night gain form and power. Chapter 5. Surviving the Whisper. If you happen to hear the murmurs of the night, experts recommend not responding, not following the sound, and keeping the lights on. Many who ventured too close report a feeling of paralysis, intense fear, and in some cases, mysterious disappearances. The best defense is respect for the unknown. The night holds secrets that daylight would never reveal, and those who dare challenge it may find more than just voices in the darkness. Chapter 6. The Human Experience. The murmurs of the night are not just phenomena to be studied. They are deeply human experiences: fear, curiosity, imagination. Each whisper can be interpreted as a test of courage, a reminder that even in solitude we are not truly alone. Ancient stories speak of guardians of the night, spirits who protect secrets or punish the overly curious. And while many laugh at these tales, the experience of those who have heard the voices tells a very different story. Chapter 7. A Dark Conclusion. The murmurs of the night continue to defy human understanding. They remind us that the world is not as safe as it seems, that there are boundaries curiosity should not cross, and that sometimes hearing too much can be more dangerous than speaking. So, when darkness envelops your home and silence becomes absolute, pay attention. Perhaps you are not alone. Perhaps the night is trying to tell you something. And if you hear it, do not respond. Just listen. Like, subscribe, and share the channel Chilling Tales.